Alright. Are we live? Let's check.
It, it appears we are in fact live. Except
Let's
I'm looking
check.
at a black screen.
It is trying to advertise to me.
Let's see here.
Are we audible? Let's check.
Are we good?
Let me see.
Let's
The problem is I'm seeing a Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercial. Okay.
I just had a black screen.
Oh wait, there we are.
We're live.
Okay, yeah,
Cool.
we're all
Cool,
off.
We're live. Yay!
Yeah.
We didn't fuck up the computer. Hi,
Whacker.
everybody.
Whacker,
Okay.
say a thing.
go! Let's all go to the gold saucer!
Let's go to the gold saucer, to the gold saucer. Let's all go to the gold saucer, to the gold saucer.
I'm really glad that I have headphones on, but I'm also really not glad that I have headphones on. Because what?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WBPL 76.
Yes, welcome back to WBPL.
Hosting today is Krispy and his two companions, Acker and Stormsong.
Hit me. I draw today. I draw goodly.
No,
I stare directly into the souls of my
Crispy.
co-hosts. A very, very frowny face. Very frowny indeed.
Indeed. Hello there, nearly visible.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Lord of Grimos.
It's Grimby Chan. Hello, Grimby Chan.
Oh, we just got, Grimos gave us advice on what to call these streams going forward. MS Pain.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, did you, man? Yes, here today, Mr. Grimos, is the stormiest of songs,
Yes.
Whacker, the wackest of daddies, and Crispy.
Yes, I draw goodly sometimes. Hold on, I'm looking for a message because I have something.
It should be the most recent.
No, I something that Rail wanted me to draw.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Okay, I gotta go past the memes.
It's Rail. You'll never get past the memes.
Okay, I know what I'm doing
he's
now.
only able to communicate in memes.
Ohio
Don't let the memes be
konnichiwa,
dreams,
benbenu,
kids.
konbanwa.
What?
Now too detailed.
Yes.
Oh god, that is so fucking bright.
Ah!
Take that. You have some music.
Yes, I have White Bat audio up because it is royalty free and will not get the stream mute.
Are we sure about this?
It says royalty free in the description, so unless it's false advertising.
Look, because Crispy's technical prowess is
No, man, I'm super technical. I'm a new type.
questionable.
Yeah, where's your tech prowess, Whacker?
I mean, you really want to go the mat on that one?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, man.
I do like some chill synthwave. It's very exciting too.
It is so synthetic.
When I can't play the music that I want to on a stream. Because if I had it my way, I'd be playing some of the music I've been listening to lately. But such is Discord. So
I mean, we could have something really nice and relaxing like Dope's seminal classic "Die Motherfucker Die."
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Flex Air.
No. I don't think we should be inflicting that on.
I don't think the chat needs flex error.
Aloysius, Aloysius, Aloysius Figaro.
Aloysius says, well... Shit.
Shit.
Well, shit.
Shit.
The store needs to be bigger. The toilet needs to fit in.
What? What?
Don't
Oh,
ask.
this picture, yeah.
Yes, that picture.
What?
It's gonna be pretty good.
What? No.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 da-da-da-da.
I think it's just more creepy if it's just a regular toilet. Nothing on. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, handles are usually on this side.
Also, fun fact: Storm can hear us from his commode if we yell loud.
Well, not right
That's
now.
good
I
to
have
know.
the headphones turned on instead of the speakers.
Oh.
Prime.
Storm.
Hey, Storm, do you know how to deal with viruses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this in relation to?
I don't know. McAfee told me it's here, and I'm wondering if you can help me fix it.
Okay, so I know immediately what you need to do. You'll need to reroute power from the TCP protocols, both to reduce inbound traffic via the web and to leave the UDPs untouched. Once you've established the route, send the power to the DNS in the router where it will amplify the antivirus. Make sure to send it through 802.11b, not A. We need lower bandwidth to compress the power for the antivirus. After that letter rip, I can't guarantee safety,
What the fuck is happening?
and you may well have to replace your PoE.
Did I just get like someone's manifesto? What the fuck was that?
Okay, I need a minute, boys.
You and me both. Oh my god, he fucking left! You did this, Storm. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Okay.
So, just context.
Storm.
There's context for that?
I've been studying for IT certifications, and so I had the brilliant idea of just word salading a whole bunch of IT terms like it was a Star Trek explanation. You know, bounce the photon particle beam off the main deflector dish.
Storm.
So what you're saying is, you Star Trekked us.
Yeah.
No. What he did.
You know, I just want chat to know that, like, you know, 5 minutes before we start, Storm's like, dude, I have this really funny idea for I have this funny idea for stream today.
So what he just did was basically like the family-friendly scene from Berserk that you and I were just talking about.
Oh yes, yeah, Berserk, fun for
That's
the whole
exactly
family.
what he just did.
Also fun for the whole family. Bible Black. Do not Google that.
Yeah, no.
Unless you're into that sort of thing, in which case do Google that. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna go into detail.
I actually do know what that is.
You're welcome.
Krispy.
What? I'm drawing me right now.
I really think Krispy is like the wild card here, Storm, as far as all of us
Am I?
joking about who is most likely to get WBPL deleted. And we all keep betting money on Andy, but I think that Krispy's actually like the wild card here.
I have two mouths. One of them tells truth, the other lies.
Like, if we were to use the traditional 5-man band plus additional trope setup, then I would say that Whacker is the leader, Andy is the lancer, Krispy is in fact the wild card. No, Rail's the wild card, Krispy
call
is
me
the
Keith Moon.
smart guy.
I'm the smart one. Okay, I'll take that.
Because you come up with upsettingly clever solutions.
No.
They're not necessarily intelligent, but they are smart.
Look, you can MacGyver yourself into stupid. It's easy.
Yeah, we know Krispy.
Dude, you have no idea. You underestimate my power.
Krispy.
I've played Roman Candle Tag.
Yeah, well, I've played BB Gun Tag.
Oh, that's
Yep.
fun too.
No, if we're actually going by
Oh, so I'm not smart. Okay, fuck you too.
5-man band logic, you'd probably be the 6th Ranger.
So I'd be the Green Power Ranger?
depending on the particular season.
He's the special needs ranger.
Money Morphin Power Ranger.
Hey,
Oh God.
hey, Mr. Jiggle.
Starting off strong today. Fucking diving right into that shit. Remember how you sent me that picture earlier of us from Reddit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on Reddit. Does chat want to see? Hold on.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'll show you. I just gotta go. Yeah.
Oh.
Was this the one that I just found?
Yeah. It's really good. I think it.
It really does capture
it
the
does.
essence
Yeah.
of what our streams
See?
are.
See, there it is. It's a train wreck.
Ah.
Oh no, it's a bus. Why is there?
Oh well.
Why did I think it was a train?
And there's Whacker in his blue dress.
No, that's Rail, and you notice how it's not really fitting very well. That's definitely Rail.
Look, man.
Also,
I'm not gonna tell
Rail,
him.
I totally threw shade at you. What are you gonna do about it?
Don't listen to him, Rail. You're beautiful.
Throw all the shade. 14 people here have made very concerning choices in life.
Oh man.
What, by watching this and achieving the brain damage?
I was gonna say it beats crystal meth, but we might be worse.
How?
Honestly.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
You're right, and you know what? I don't think I want to know the answer to that.
But you already do, though.
I don't do crystal meth.
No, you do liquid meth.
I don't really drink Red Bull anymore.
Why? Because it makes the Spurg achieve unnatural levels of...
Nah, I prefer coffee.
You would.
Red Bulls are super sugary, and I kind of feel meh after them.
And because I intend to flashbang Night Owl with this too, I have just posted it in our Star Trek game.
Excellent.
Look, if he gets grumpy again and things happen, this is your fault. You do realize this, right?
Technically, it's engineering's, but yes.
No, it's your fault.
Yes.
What in the shit is this?
It's me. It literally me.
For real, for real.
But why toilet?
Because I was requested to draw a toilet.
But why toilet?
All
I
the
don't know.
toilet.
Sometimes I'm haunted by shits.
Fair.
Hi, honey.
And your wife walks in again on such a phrase.
Oh, she hears me from the living room. It's fine. She did walk in with the cat, so.
Crispy, you're not drawing the receding hairline well enough.
Wow, fuck you too.
Also, you need the hair lip.
The hair. Shut the fuck up.
No, he can't even draw right.
You are giving me psychic damage right now. I don't need more of that after yesterday.
Look, that was not my fault. That was Techie's fault. I do plan on bringing a suit against him in the Court of Space and Bird Law. No, it's not going to delete your folder.
Hey everybody, so yeah, we just had some fucking shit happen. I don't know what the fuck happened, but my computer just died for a moment there and had to get things sorted, so,
That was my divine will reaching through the internet to smite
Yeah.
Crispy for his...
yeah. Oh, that's lovely. It didn't save any of the shit we were working on.
Well, time to start again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, aren't we?
Crispy, can you set this to autosave like every so many minutes?
I probably can. I'm not exactly sure, but
How about we do that?
hold on. I think there's a way to look up backwards of it, or backsaves of it. Hold on.
Here, you draw, I'll look it up. You draw, do the
Alright.
drawings, draw clips.
All right. Yep. And our audio seems good to go.
video,
Okay, that's good.
uh,
Everything seemed to have booted up just fine. It just seems like because I didn't save that it we lost the file. So, but we should be good to go. Okay, tablet is working fine. We're good. All right. Apologies, everybody. Technical difficulties. It was really fucking weird.
We understand.
Yeah. We are having thunderstorms going through the area, so that's probably why things got weird like they did, but
It always gets weird when I'm involved.
I mean, I actually do blame you for cursing the stream with your fucking voodoo techno curse that you uttered earlier.
There we go. Trying to get my microphone adjusted. Hate this thing.
I'll get your face adjusted.
Just your face.
Crispus Maximus Artsimus.
I came, I saw a shit posted.
I came, I saw, I shat the bed.
Thankfully, I haven't shat the bed. I have shat myself other times, but I don't know if we want to get into those right now.
Certain members of the audience are now very disappointed in you.
What? Because I didn't shit the bed? No,
Night Owl just sent me the Randolph P. Checkers cease face.
Crispy.
That just
Crispy.
means the stream's going well. What?
Go to File,
Yeah, huh?
Preferences, Auto
Here I
Recovery.
am.
Shut up. Auto Recovery.
Again.
Hold on. I'm looking for that.
Also, you might want to stream to us after you do this.
Oh, shit. Yeah. That would be good so you guys can see my... Here.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
So make that 5 minutes.
Yeah, make that like, yeah.
That worked.
Also, you,
Turned off the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know why? Because it... Yeah. Jesus,
Yeah.
this is going so well.
because you don't know what you're doing.
You know, I was thinking just the other day, I was like, man, you know, I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was starting this, but we've kind of got things going. We got it all professional and shit. And then, of
Well-
course, you know, I pissed in God's eye when I said that.
All of our lives are akin to certain animated shows. Whacker is The Simpsons. Crispy is Venture Bros.
I'm fine with that.
It's namely that line, I pissed in God's eye, and he blinked.
I love that line so much.
Stone
God, Venture
Song
Brothers is so great.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, that's definitely you, Whacker.
Actually, a substantial portion of my childhood was affected by Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, that,
My
That
whole
tracks.
family loved those shows.
a portion of my childhood was affected by Ed, Edd and Eddy, so...
I Crispy, I'm gonna hurt part of your soul here, but it's
You haven't seen it, have you?
no, I don't like it.
You were also probably about 10 years too old for it.
That's the thing, yeah.
When it came out.
It came out in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
So,
Whacker was still living in the Bronze Age collapse.
I was living in my trailer in retirement.
Man.
Living out in your shack in the woods, shit in a box right near from Manifesto.
What do you mean shitting in a box?
Oh god.
What else are you gonna shit in?
I'm not going to say the full quote because there's a part of it we shouldn't say. But just that moment where out of nowhere Andy yesterday was like, well, I'm going to go home, lie in the bathtub, and piss on myself.
That fucking killed me yesterday.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I almost threw up laughing at that point. Like, I had to go on mute. I was laughing so hard.
We were just hanging out yesterday after watching like the most insane shit post possible, and Andy says that, and we all just, our brains break for a moment. We're just like, what the fuck did you say?
That was one of those rare moments of Andy just having the perfect thing to say.
I think Andy's a shaman because sometimes he just has these moments where
He really does, doesn't he?
yeah,
They are momentous.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it.
it's momentous. I don't know, fuck.
Grimby
Another
Chan,
diction.
you should feel bad for playing as the Draconis Combine because it's the Draconis Combine and it's bad. So you should
I mean,
feel
yeah,
bad.
it's state-sponsored weeaboo. What are you gonna do? I'd say it beats the Capellan Confederation, though.
I mean, that's like saying I'd rather have, my right foot amputated without anesthesia versus my left foot amputated without anesthesia.
I mean, I don't know if I'm the best one to judge, considering my favorite faction is probably Comstar.
Suddenly, so many things are starting to make sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose a great house, it'd probably be the Lyran Commonwealth, because, Big Mac, me liking.
I mean, Germans.
Also that, yeah. I mean, I have a very German last name. Plus, Krispy Krause.
No, your last name isn't German.
I remember one time...
It's Swahili.
I remember one time in college, I was like in the print lab, and because for the audience, my nickname actually came from college because believe it or not, your boy was in a fraternity, and that my nickname was Kraut in the fraternity, and it kind of just. Are you really that surprised by that?
I mean, now that you mention it, no.
Oh yeah.
Crap.
So
yeah, that was my nickname.
So I just found out that the guy who first taught me music theory just died.
Oh
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's...
He was in his late 80s, so I mean, not unexpected, but
How did he die?
in his sleep.
Oh.
Not like
I thought it was like via motorcycle. That is sad though, Storm. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I think
there's. Oh, go ahead.
I remember my favorite quote of his, which is, people who say they were at Woodstock, or people who say they remember Woodstock, weren't at Woodstock.
That is very true.
That's fucking based right there.
It's funny the kind of people that we meet that just touch our lives in ways that, like, for me, actually, one of the big things that really got me growing up was actually our school librarian. She was because I loved going to the library when I was in elementary school. I loved.
Hell
checking
yeah,
out
man!
books.
Libraries were awesome.
Fuck yeah. I should go to the local library more. But yeah, like, she was this really sweet lady, and she ended up getting, like, a bunch of drawing books, which, you know, there was, like, how to draw anime and stuff, but that's, like, that kind of stuff is kind of what got me inspired to get better at drawing and kind of got me to where I'm at today. And I even told her as much when I graduated, you know, like, how... I wrote her a thank you card and everything when I graduated because of how much of an impact she made on my life.
That is legitimately heartwarming.
Yeah.
That is legitimately heartwarming.
Like, it doesn't... The people that make a difference in your life, it doesn't have to be like a teacher or anything necessarily. It can just be like anybody, you know. You take a little bit away from the people that you meet in life, and hopefully it's usually a good thing.
Yep.
Looks at where I'm at. Looks at what's on the screen. Yeah, I'm not in that place right now.
Hey, at least it's not Furbies right now.
Oh. That's all you got. At least it's not Furbies right now.
I mean, we can
that's
make it.
What we've got to do.
Listen, we can make this way more cursed than it needs to be, but we're on Twitch, so.
No.
It's like, do we want to drive this bus off the cliff?
No, we want to kind of drive it so it gets wedged in the tunnel like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a joke I wanted to make right now, but I don't think I should.
Stormy.
I sent you a thing, whacker.
But
yeah. I'm really hoping the computer doesn't crash while I'm trying to do I want to know?
Jesus Christ!
It shows Prometheus chained to the rock, and Zeus's eagle is about to land on him, and it says every day is a fresh start.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Oh. Yeah, man.
Yes, there it is, the toilet. Come for my sins.
Why is the toilet at an angle?
Because it's peeking in the room.
Toilets can't peek.
That's what you think.
Child, I crave nourishment.
I was literally just gonna say it hungers, and you read my fucking mind. This is like I told you earlier, Lacker. You signed up for a ticket on this bus. You're fucking
I did not sign up for shit, man.
Look,
I got
you are on this bus. You were gonna have to deal with a homeless guy pissing on your shoes. You are here now, my friend.
I mean, look, and I'm actually allowed.
You got nothing, dude.
Look.
I am the Laura.
Oh, look, it's that little shit hammer in chat.
Hello. Hello.
Also, I see a Holy Snake, I see a Kusrao, I see that horrible person who makes all the magic cards.
I see. Hey, don't talk shit on Diggy.
Look.
Diggy does great magic cards. Listen, I have a Furban magic card on my desk now thanks to that generous kind soul. You're terrible. Where's your magic cards? Why don't you send me magic cards? Why don't you get me started on Magic the Kraken?
No, I send you flaming bags of poop on your doorstep every so often.
I've got some bad news for you. They go to my neighbor. You got the wrong address.
You did not. How dare.
Yeah. It's not like I have an explosion-proof chamber that I put all my packages from Whacker in to make sure nothing's in them.
Look, man.
It's like, you know those chambers that when you leave a range, people like discharge their guns in? I've got one of those, and I just stick a package in there and poke them with a stick.
Yep.
That's probably...
And 9 times out of 10, they explode.
That's probably one of the most accurate things I've seen, Storm.
Do I want to know?
Yeah, it's actually... yeah, send it to...
Is it relevant to the stream?
No.
No.
Is this something you would like to share with the class?
I mean, it's not illegal.
That's
not
the
illegal.
bar we're getting across now. That's
Oh yeah, I have to include the little statement with it.
Yeah, that sounds like digs.
Yeah, I labeled it as getting into the Legion be like.
Yeah. Thankfully, the bears were not sicked on me. At least I don't think they were. They might have done it later and they're just waiting.
Look, man.
All I know is I saw that scene in Revenant. It's enough for me not to want to fuck with a bear.
Haha, here he is.
Hello.
A most endless event has
Hello,
arrived.
Andy.
Trouble today.
Andrew!
Oh.
You missed it, Andy. The stream took a shit and died.
I think the stream usually takes a shit anyway. Just
I mean, you're not wrong.
Is that
but
why
you
the
didn't have to be
toilet's
so
here?
loud. Yeah, this is the stream right now. It's just like it's time to draw, Krispy. It's like, but I don't want to draw. It's like it's too fucking bad.
is this the toilet that's like I visit you in your your dreams?
This is the toilet that haunts my dreams. Yes, and it's been haunting my real life for the past couple days because holy shit.
It's the toilet that thirsts.
Oh god, it hungers for more. Wait, you know what? We need to make this toilet look more menacing. We can. I know how to do this.
Wait a minute.
Make the top like in down like it's frowning.
Yes, Andy, get out of my head.
No. There's a GameCube in here. I'm not leaving.
Why the fuck did I get a GameCube? I didn't grow up with one.
Because you haven't
was here
grown
last.
Joke's on you, the only game on there is the Harry Potter game they made.
I'd play it.
Fucking would.
Okay.
You know what? I don't remember if it was the GameCube. Actually, I think it was like the Nintendo 64, but there was like a really good, what was it? The pod racing game. That was actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
That one and Rogue Squadron, the first one, they had on both N64 and PC.
You know what? When everybody was playing the absolute crap out of when the Nintendo 64 came out of GoldenEye.
Oh, I remember GoldenEye
I majored
quite well.
in that, dude. I fucking majored.
I majored in GoldenEye. I want to see that on a fucking resume.
Like seriously, my freshman year of college. So the dorm that I was in, was this really old dorm, and there was this big, huge attic where we used to have all these like dorm sponsored activities and club activities and stuff. And some of the
we got the communal bong up here, and then there's the beer cave. No.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You fucking frat boy.
Hey,
so
I was a good boy.
Yeah, right. So they had this big old projector up there, and on some weekends we would have like a game night or contest night, and some people would bring their N64 up there, and you could bring your controllers and stuff, and we'd have like these almost ladder style contests. And I cannot tell you how much like free pizza and shit I won from playing GoldenEye.
Oh, I need the big pizza.
Did you main as like the small person?
Odd Job? I mean, he was objectively smaller and faster, so he was generally banned from.
Yeah, it was the hat, wasn't it? It was the fucking hat.
No, he's just a literal smaller target and faster.
Oh, yeah.
So it was kind of
makes sense.
I remember in World of Warcraft PvP, people would complain about the gnomes.
Andy, they complained about you.
They never complain about me because I'd lose. I suck at PvP. Like, just
so.
I feel you there.
Just to back this up, and this has long since fell out of my brain meats, but
it was replaced by Flexair. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, man. Shut up, Krispy. I had for about 5 of the maps, if it was just a 1v1 and license to kill, I had the spawn order memorized, and I could literally get to the spot where the other person was going to spawn before they did and kill them right as they were spawning.
Jesus.
So,
that ain't right.
So if I killed you once on those maps and it was licensed to kill, you were not going to move again. Because I could be exactly where you were going to be and clap your ass before you would get anywhere. I
would not want to play against you.
I may have had a few people throw their controllers
at you, because I would see that.
I had a kid slap me and throw a controller because we were playing the Tom and Jerry cat and mouse chase game.
Oh my god!
And I'd catch him, and he'd just throw a fit and shriek and start clawing at me. And his slightly older brother would start yelling at me and say, "How dare you catch my brother!" I was like, Jesus Christ.
I used to get pretty angry at video games.
No, not you, Crispy.
My brother broke my remote controller once, and I told him, "You're buying me another one." Oh God, you want to hear the worst one? What? I let a friend borrow my Final Fantasy IX CD set.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. This one angered me.
Yeah, he returned it, and he was trying to shut the front door, and I said, "Hold on a minute." And I opened up the case, and the first CD was snapped in half.
Oh my God.
And he looked at me, and he put his hands over his mouth he says, "Oh, man, it wasn't like that when I put it in, man."
Bullshit.
And I told him, I'm like, "Dude, this game costs $50. You're getting me a new one." And then later he comes and tells me, he says, "Mom's not buying you another new game. She says she can get a new, a used one for cheap." And I'm like,
I hope they ended up in poverty.
Oh my God.
Well, they already were, so that's what I get for.
I hope they ended up in super poverty. No, I'm kidding.
You know how bad poverty they were? They had weeds and grass growing in their carpet.
Look out, it's the turbo homeless.
I'm not joking. They actually had weeds and grass growing in their carpet.
You know what? That's just like an episode of Hoarders. I've seen some shit, man. My wife watches that show, and it's pretty fucked up.
Your wife probably watches.
Regardless
we'll never know.
Regardless of the game, just no. You break somebody's thing, you buy it for them.
You don't snap the disc in half. But yes, also yes. I still remember this, and I don't this is unfortunately a core memory of mine. But there was a Happy Meal toy I had that I really liked. That was a Transformers toy.
Yep.
And I remember a family friend's kid just smashing it with a rock, and he never got me a new one, even though he said he was going to. It's not the same as Final Fantasy VII, the $50 game, but still. That's only a $50 game back in what? The 90s?
$50 was the norm for AAA titles back then.
Yeah. Now it's 70.
Well, I don't know, man, because I remember getting Halo 2, and that was I think that was about $20-$40.
No.
Depends on when you got it, partly.
So even back in the day, so I remember my first my Nintendo, my first NES, and whatever it was, second, third grade, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Was $300 new, and I remember going to Toys R Us up in big city near where I grew up, and games were $60 a pop.
Shit, man.
Yeah, $60 a pop.
Maybe something was different back then, but I distinctly remember games being $20-$40. But maybe part of that was because
not for AAA titles. No. For some games, yes, you could.
I mean, something like Halo kind of makes sense because it's a shooter. It's not, you know, like Final Fantasy or something. In terms of, and I mean that like in terms of size, not quality.
Now, when you talked about McDonald's toy, it actually reminded me of my favorite McDonald's. One that I wish I still had, or a set. I still wish I had those old Berenstain Bears McDonald toys. They had like a unique like fur texture to it. I guess it was like plastic but with like a slight film of flocking or something on it, but it was still pretty cool and I like those.
I mean, there's people that will collect old toys.
Hey, Storm.
Yeah.
There's a very loudmouth, bad individual in chat right now. I would appreciate it if you could, like an underage 15-year-old in chat. I wish you could ban them.
Mr. No Talk, you have to prove to us that you're not a child. Now, proof of adulthood.
I'm just looking at that scene from Hot Fuzz. It's like, what year were you born? Every year. Get out.
Also, there is a Gordon in chat. He is most Gordonish.
Gordon.
Hello. Gordon.
Is he reeing at us?
No, we haven't posted Bad Weld, so he's not.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. We could talk about. We could give welding hints. Welding.
What if
tips?
the
Gordon has
toilet?
left chat.
What if the toilet has a bad welding around like the edge of the box?
Why are you welding a toilet?
You
What the
can't
fuck
weld
kind of
both-
toilet are
okay,
you
know
shitting
what?
on?
Nope, we're going there.
If
We're
that
gonna
toilet
weld-
got up every night, I'd weld its ass down.
Where we're going, we don't need eyes to shit.
But Gordon, how your hands are welded together?
Oh God.
But don't
Sometimes.
forget it has to have like a bidet coming out. Like,
Oh, that's right. Xenomorph
We love you,
toilet.
Gordon.
Love you, Gordon. Thank you for coming to the stream as I draw a xenomorph toilet. I forget what a bidet looks like. I have to Google that shit.
Rail enters and immediately says, "Oh, good, I didn't miss the toilet."
Oh, good. Yes. This is your fault, Rail.
by the way, Crispy, I hope I know what you're gonna draw next.
Wait. Is
What am I
this
gonna draw next?
Is this literally shit posting that's going on right now?
Yes.
Is this?
I mean,
Where do you think you are, Wacker?
Man, look.
It's you got on this bus.
Look.
Gordon, you came to Crispy's stream. There's nothing but brain rot.
Yeah, really.
my brain is made of bad meat.
How many of these streams have you seen?
I come here because if I don't, I will become too intelligent for the rest of mankind.
I don't think we're ever at risk of that being.
Everybody just looks at Storm Song for about 20 minutes.
Just like a slow turn, just... Okay, I need to figure out a way to make this bidet squirting water out of it here real quick.
Ironically, this toilet.
Words I never thought I would say for 500, Alex.
Oh yeah, there, bud.
I am taking way too long to draw this toilet.
Oh yeah, bud.
I do not care.
And brow.
Yeah, what he said.
Whacker.
And brow.
God, now I'm thinking of fucking Flex Air again. God damn it. God damn it, Techie.
You know what?
Will you stop bringing that up?
Get him in here so I can yell at him for giving me this shit. I can't help it, man. It's in my brain now.
Okay, so those of you in chat who are over 18, go look up FlexAir. Or don't.
I'm glad you gave an age restriction.
You know, I just thought of something. I have a question for Gordon. Crispy or soft bacon?
I was real concerned about where that conversation was going to go.
Actually,
but
we haven't even asked Crispy. Crispy,
Crispy or
carbonized
soft bacon?
or like we'll say chewy bacon.
I like my bacon crispy, and by crispy I mean I want parts of it to be burned so it's crunches.
Okay,
Damn, Whacker,
so-
we're like the minority here.
Yeah,
Hey.
Crispy's a fucking
so
degenerate.
this is, yeah, so we're with a bunch of Philistines here.
They're gonna.
Just-
Yeah, we are.
And actually, Crispy Gordon agrees with you.
yeah.
crispy
You gotta
is
have
the only
crispy.
correct way. What the fuck? Rail, shut up.
See, Gordon gets
See,
it.
I think the reason
He's a fucking Canadian. He should know better.
look,
They
Gordon
just-
is a
they-
smart.
okay,
Get
they-
full regular ham bacon.
Look, he can appropriate our culture if it means he can have some good American bacon.
Appropriate our culture.
Look, all we
Appropriate our culture.
look. We already came to the conclusion
Appropriating
during the last
American
stream.
culture.
We already came to a conclusion last stream that turkey bacon was clearly superior.
Did we?
Look,
I had
When
turkey
the fuck
bacon.
did we say that?
No,
I didn't
no,
vote for that. I'm not in the part of this committee.
also, is appropriating our culture basically the equivalent to like something about people of Walmart.com and like that's American culture and it's fine?
I'm not gonna say yes, but yes.
Wait a minute.
Come to our Walmart.
By the
I
way,
heard a while back that you could tell the quality of an area
Crispy.
based on how good the Walmart is.
Crispy, you know what this toilet is reminding me of?
What?
Remember the Xenomorphs from the Alien franchise and they've got that little inner jaw?
Did you just say remember the Xenomorphs from the Alien franchise? Like I don't know what Alien is. Have you
Look.
met me?
Look,
Whacker,
Look, man.
that's what he's drawing. This is literally what Rail described.
Yes. Do you
That's
want? Look, no, actually, no. I'm not gonna post penis landscape.
So-
Whacker, have you taken your medicine?
Wait, Crispy, what aren't you gonna post?
No, that's a legitimate HR Giger piece.
Uh,
I'm not even joking. I'm not even fucking joking. That
What's it
is the
called?
name of it. And you know what makes it even funnier is that was put on the inner album cover of an album by the Dead Kennedys, and they had to go to court over it, and they had
What?
to have someone come in. I think it was like a lawyer from HR Geeker with a
what's
statement
what's
about
the name of the piece?
penis landscape.
I don't remember that one.
it's
Uh,
Giger. It's bound to have been somewhere.
It's Giger. If it's metallic, biomechanical, and there's phallic imagery in it, it's definitely Giger.
Hey,
I mean-
really Giger.
the
I'm not even talking shit. HR Giger's work is just fucking weird but awesome.
yeah, it is. The name of the three, it's like 2 or 3 matching microphones he made for John Davis. I believe he called them the bitch.
That sounds like Giger.
Yeah.
God, this toilet is so menacing. I love it. Me after coffee in the morning.
Wait, the toilet comes in menacing like that, but then you turn around and smile and hold up some really rotten cabbage.
Oh God, I hate it.
No, you hold up a Taco Bell bag, and all of a sudden it frowns and starts moaning. It starts,
Turns around, starts hopping away.
It's like feed me, Seymour. Feed me, baby.
Sure does look like plant food to me. It sure does look like plant food to me.
Yeah, something like that.
It's from the movie.
I haven't seen Little Shop of Horrors actually.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm a cultural pariah.
No, I am
Order-
first. I am first. He is going to watch Event
Yeah,
Horizon.
I know you want me to watch Event Horizon.
We're going to do it.
Also, Gordon, I imagine that the weirdest part of your browser history is Hammer swimming in, fresh fish.
Gordon, do we want to talk about your profile picture?
Yes, officer. This profile picture right here.
That's it, officer. That was the profile picture that caused me it caused me psychic damage.
Yes, it is supposed to be a bidet hammer.
Wait a minute.
What?
Crispy.
Yeah.
Skibbity bidet.
Oh my fucking god! I'm not getting in the skibbity toilet. I do not have enough alcohol in this fucking house.
You know what's the weird thing about this picture, Crispy?
What?
The person looking behind him, he's already at a urinal, so he's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, that's me, man. It's literally me.
He's like already peeing in the toilet. This one shows up. He's like, wait a minute. Boy, that's a horrible mimic. That's a horrible form for a mimic to take part of a toilet.
This is me at my desk when I have to shit in the morning. Like, I drink my coffee, I hit my vape, and then I'm just like, oh no, it's begun.
How do you spell bidet again?
That was a series of words, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not an inaccurate statement. I'm at work in the morning. I'm like, oh no, the rumbling has begun.
There we go.
Is this what you came for the stream for? Me talking about taking a shit? As I draw a toilet xenomorph?
Crispy, let me know when you start the next drawing. I want to scream it.
Okay. You know what? I could probably, since we're like halfway through, I do want to do at least more than one drawing this time around. Since last time we spent a lot of time on the MS Paint.
It's Morbin. It's Morbin time.
Every once in a while, we need to add
we're not
another
getting
member.
into Morb. Oh God.
We need to every once in a while we need to add another member of the auxiliary onto that.
No, we do need to add more people to the boat, but it's going to be hard to fit them on there. But I'll
That's
do
fine.
it because listen. I am an art masochist. I'm up for the challenge because it makes me happy and hard.
Yeah,
The way
we're
things are
also fart masochists as well, since we're here and all.
You'll float too, Georgie.
I hope things go well tomorrow, because if they don't, then you might have to remove that pig symbol from my hat.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Nope. All right, are you starting a new piece?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, yell what it's gonna be. I want to hear that.
Rail Wizard!
Ah, yes, the rail wizard.
Yes.
Oh, shit. This is gonna...
Wizard.
Are you a fan of the singular rail or the alternating
Yes,
rail?
alright. Oh, damn it, I can't put it on. I want to put in that one video someone made of that. They did an animation based off that. I can't believe I'm saying this, because fucking... There's the AR art image of wizards at, what is it? Fucking 7-Eleven or something at like 5 a.m. or Denny's. And then somebody did an animation of that to Electric Avenue, and I love it so much, but I'm not about to play it because the stream will get nuked.
The soda wizards?
Yeah, that's it.
Look,
Rare Wizards might be one of my new favorite things.
I cast force flaming rail spikes.
Oh god, that's fucking metal. Literally, it's metal.
I summon forth Pinkerton.
I thought you were gonna say I summoned forth Pink Eye, but yeah, no.
I mean both.
I cast derailment. Yeah, okay. See, the part that I'm thinking about, okay, I have an idea for the hat, actually.
It needs like a train conductor hat.
Oh, see, you know what? No. We can combine what I was thinking about with what you're thinking about. I just need to look up a train conductor hat real quick.
Oh, I thought you were going to have him have a wizard staff. That was going to be the railroad crossing sign. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I was having him shoot rails from his,
whiplash
arms.
rails.
I mean, actually, we could do the railroad sign.
I'm just imagining you guys firing rail out of a cannon over and over again.
I mean, we could
No,
do that.
we did some thought experiment. We created in a certain
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to put it.
in a certain someone's fantasy universe. We create a faction of rail wizards that basically center around train rails.
a
all
certain
things strange.
someone's fantasy universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certain someone that gave us all brain rot yesterday.
The same person that showed us the Divine Comedy.
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling Flex Air the Divine Comedy?
Yes!
Don't like it. I don't.
You know,
I
I'm
don't.
here for it.
I don't like it.
It was so good, even Tex had to leave.
That was the funny part. He just came in and was like,
I
what you
mean,
guys doing? And then he just sees it, and then he's
I think Tex
silent.
had his first, okay, I am a boomer now moment.
We have to remind him and Diggs why the red button under the glass exists in the first place.
Yeah. You're
You're
not
not
wrong.
wrong.
Just when they think about maybe it's time to have it removed. Nope.
Just for some reason, I'm imagining Squick sticking his head out of a window and looking at all of us. You're all weirdos, and then walking away.
I would take that as a compliment if Squid called me a weirdo. It's like, oh wow,
Yes.
I've surpassed you. again, you know, considering some of the things I had at my wedding, I might be a weird.
Look.
People liked the Nick Cage cutout and the Twin Peaks photo booth.
I get it. Right?
Yes, Mechanical
I wasn't
Sasquatch.
joking either. Yes, I had those at my wedding.
Yes, Mechanical Sasquatch. The Auxiliary has its own fantasy realm that we like to delve into every once in a while, with the mystical Florida Man and other such nonsense.
Yes. It's called Super Florence.
Once we slew the god of middle management. It was quite fun.
I revived myself with a stimulus injection, which was just me jamming a needle called stimulus package into myself.
Look.
For 15 seconds, I was the god of caffeinated teenagers.
Oh, God.
I drank the alchemically enhanced Mountain Dew.
Gotta do the do, man.
Oh God,
Yeah,
do Rail
there we
Wizards
go.
have like one fingernail? This is where the Coke goes!
Why would they have a Coke nail, Andy?
Because the
why
rail
the
must
Carrie
run on
Fisher?
time, Crispy! On time!
The god of middle
Actually-
management actually shut down the Divine Call Center, which meant our prayers weren't getting through. We had to,
Your
we had to
prayer is
use-
very important to us.
we had to, summon Zorg to kill him.
But
As you do. Look, this is the same thing as
But-
yesterday, Whacker. Do not
no,
ask
you
questions,
don't
because there are
get
no answers.
this one. Crispy.
What? I didn't do it.
Crispy.
I didn't do it this
Crispy.
time.
Crispy.
What's up? How you doing,
Hi,
baby?
How you
Hey,
doing?
baby.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm looking up hats. Ooh, I have an inspiration here. Okay,
No,
we're gonna do this. We're gonna
no.
no. I promise you, it's not gonna be bad. It'll be
Yeah,
perfect
it's
for this.
gonna be.
It's always bad.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a show.
I cast Hail of Hammers. Oh God.
Also, that statement is bullshit. I've been to Philly and it's been raining and shitty. You know what it's like to stand out for a marathon and fucking cold and have to get coffee because your hands are freezing?
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. I declare a wizard war. I cast Instant Brazilian.
Beat that beat
I
that
cast-
peasant. Beat that peasant for his insulin.
I cast men butt crack.
No.
Remember, Crispy, the Grand Mage of
the Grand Wizard.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
what
if we
you
want
were
to use
just
the
going to
Grand
say.
Wizard.
The
Yeah.
Grand Wizard.
Andy.
Andro.
Andy.
For our international audiences, please go look at Birth of a Nation for what we're talking about. No, don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. Holy
Don't
shit,
actually
don't do that.
that.
Not unless you want to see things where you're just like, oh.
All right. So, scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to have to punish all of you.
Do I have to send you the horse picture
That's
again?
not how
Oh wait,
this
no!
works.
I should show chat that. Hold on, 1 second.
No,
I gotta show
No,
chat what the
no.
wonderful masterpiece I made yesterday.
He
See
did
my
it
wife?
for the Wookiee!
There it is. Look at him. Isn't he magnificent?
Oh,
I put Zac
boy.
Efron's face on a horse.
Here we go.
Why does
Isn't
it
he
make me think of
beautiful?
the wild thornberries?
Hey, everyone
Because
else
it's
has
the
said
same
that.
shape. It's the same fucking shape.
Smashing!
Smashing! Lovely! Look at me, I'm a horse.
I'm Nigel Thornberry. I can do this with my hands.
I am
Yeah.
beseeching anyone in chat to help.
Aren't you glad you came on this stream, Wagner?
No, we're really not.
Aren't you glad we're gonna meet in person next
Oh,
week?
well, I mean, that's a you problem.
That is gonna be a me problem.
That is a you problem.
I still haven't told my family you're showing up. They're gonna be so confused.
It's alright. It's just
Why is
look,
this special needs man and his mailman in a wheelchair showing up?
look. we still don't have the
Tonight on How I Gaslight My Parents.
Oh, we have to get an appropriately sized wheelchair for Mike because he's kind of a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He is big, Mike. And he needs a big cereal.
Okay, question. Do you think a railway wizard would wear robes, or do you think he'd wear the overalls?
I mean, I think he'd kind of have like open front robes, but he'd
Okay, so he'd have like the big Lebowski thing going on.
What about like a chicken like flavored robe set?
A
like
chicken flavored robe? It's
like
delicious.
chicken feathers.
Oh, well, I mean, hold on. I have an idea of what we can do here. We just gotta draw like.
Yeah, open
overalls.
robe, but like he would have like the conductor like uniform underneath.
Oh, see, I was thinking more like the people that operate the train, so it'd be like overalls.
Well, that's fine. Like my rail wizard would look like the guy that collects tickets. You know, tickets please.
No,
with the robe on.
So he'd be the conductor from Polar Express.
No, the rope stays on during sex.
Oh, Storm!
I hate it.
Storm.
Indeed.
Storm over here trying to get us to convert to druidic shit.
I got your druidism right here, pal.
Druids. I'm not able to look at druids the same since I learned about what Mystery of the Druids is. It's very... yeah.
Look, man.
Okay. He's a little bit shorter than I anticipated, but you know what?
Just
We're gonna
what we
roll with
need,
it.
another druish princess.
Druids.
Hey, TK!
Druidia.
Hey, Spara.
Hello.
Spara says I cast Evan's spiked tentacles of forced intrusion.
I cast jokes on you, I'm into that shit.
I don't like that series of words.
Hammer is commanding me to use Johnny Silver Shrek.
Wake the fuck
Oh yes,
up,
Spara.
Samurai. It's all
I
ogre now.
have wardrobe malfunction.
Andy, we're not going back to the nipple incident.
Dude, that was such a formative time for America, though.
A formative time for America.
Yeah.
Hold
We all
on,
saw
I'm
Janet Jackson's nip slip on TV.
I'm trying to understand why my cat is putting a ball of aluminum foil in my shoe and then just throwing my shoe around.
Okay, let me stop you right there. You're trying to understand your cat. That's gonna only lead to madness and crazy.
Banksy, what are you doing, girl?
Okay, Banksy's a great name for a cat.
I know 3 black cats named Binksy. The other 2, I got this third one, I'm like, why the hell not?
It's like a buy one, get one free, but it's cats.
It's like I got these 2 kittens, and I was like, well, the black and brown striped one's gonna be Tiger. What do I name the black one? I thought, you know 2 black cats named Binksy. Let's just
hey,
It's my
Krispy.
cat. What?
Stream chatter Halion once brought up a very interesting point. He said,
Oh no.
"Can you tell us all about the time that Krispy got teabagged by a Trandoshan?"
Oh my fucking
And
god.
yes,
I blame you for that, you son of a bitch.
I totally fucking did, dude.
See, he's not even apologetic. Yeah.
No, of course I'm not gonna fucking apologize.
So for
it.
context,
Did you see how hard Halion was laughing?
yes.
Yeah, it was pretty good, dude. It was a good time. I mean, all of us.
glad.
Were you gonna give him wooden clogs?
No, I was trying to draw like pointy boots, but they did kind of look like clogs, didn't they? Oh, they just kind of have like work boots on.
So,
so because I've been thrown under the bus, I suppose I have to explain.
No, I get to explain.
Oh, do you now?
I do
Okay.
get to explain here.
Well, let me explain before you.
No,
explain.
there is
I
no
have to go to the
pre-explaining. I
explanation
get
line.
to explain.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
so considerate. I'm going to stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time.
I wore this up my ass for 3 years.
Crispy, we're not
Wow.
talking about fetishes, all right? So, anyway,
When I'm a Walken, all eyes be dropped.
I believe these are one-shots that Halion does for the podcast. That's
Yes,
right.
the Aux Unplugged podcast. to be
All right, Aux
specific.
Unplugged podcast. And I was summoned for one of these particular events, and of course, I whenever that happens, I have to give it my own, personal, flair.
You bribed and conspired against me.
Hold on a
With the
minute.
DM.
I did nothing of the sort. It was your
You-
fucking idea, pal.
Slander, libel, Whacker is declared
None of the
falsehoods.
following is true. I was summarily invited for my
Oh no, you were invited. You just
My
decided
drip,
I'm going to
my
take advantage of the
charisma, my-
situation.
my magnetic personality.
Oh, was that
all
what
of
we're
the
calling
above. And I was assigned to play
You were basically Matthew McConaughey's character from
no,
Hot
no,
Americans.
it was
That's
it
what
was-
I thought of the whole time.
No, I was thinking more of was it Stifler's character from American Pie, like the perpetual horny one?
Yeah, you were trying to sleep with that Wookiee prostitute.
Yeah, but thank God I didn't realize it was not a.
For context, will be out eventually on the Aux Unplugged podcast whenever we decide to edit the shit, because we did record this one. I'm sad we didn't record the first one, but we weren't feeling it. And it sucks because I got to shoot an Ewok in a convenience store. Anyway, continue.
Walker thinks feudalism is a dangerous idea.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
What?
Damn it! I want to use
surfing.
that against you one day.
Hammer, you piece of shit.
I
Anyway,
don't know what you guys are talking about. I love surfing.
so we were basically playing this reprobate group of degenerate stormtroopers who were assigned to this
If
back
you-
alley, to be basically stormtrooper police in space.
If you've seen the
Detroit.
show Reno 911, it
So-
was like that.
So I want somebody. Okay, somebody needs to regulate chat right about now because the amount of sass here is beyond unacceptable. Anyway,
I'm regulating it,
Chad,
just not in your
give
favor.
Give Whacker more sass. He needs it. He's a
I
growing boy.
believe you've never been overseas, Whacker, because I'm sure you've never lived Pinchy.
yeah, man, that was pretty good. So we were going and doing these various calls, and we got to this one call where we got to this bar, and there was this drunk fight, and there was this Trandoshan, right? So I was driving the car, and Smooth Brain was the captain. He was basically miming William Shatner, like Captain Kirk.
You're absolutely right, No Talk.
And Crispy was like this extremely special needs version of Sherlock Holmes, and I forget what Maestro was.
I was doing a good job until I had to talk down.
You
the
were a
droid that
very
was trying to
special
jump off
needs
the building.
version of Sherlock Holmes. Maestro was like a Jedi LARPer. Anyway, Crispy
He was a Jedi
actually go out
LARPer.
and handle this very drunk Trandoshan who's out there. And Crispy tries to stun the Trandoshan after trying to talk him down. Doesn't work worth a shit. The Trandoshan rips all his clothes off and basically says, "Come at me, bro." And Crispy's like, "Okay, I'm going to grapple with this Trandoshan." So he does, and I think the Trandoshan gets knocked out mid-charge. And I, of course, have this moment of brilliance, and I message Halion, and I say, "Okay, let's do this." And
See,
Halion says, "Yeah,
conspiring
yeah, yeah."
against me, bribery,
My story. So
lies, deception.
So your objection is noted and dismissed. So Halion says, "Okay, so the Trandoshan grapples you, but he's unconscious. You fall in this pile of human bodies, and when you come to, you're laying on the ground, and then the Trandoshan's junk is right in your face."
Yeah, I got a
And
Kool-Aid on
Halion
my-
is almost in
my chin.
tears, laughing on his webcam as we're doing this. I am
Yeah, you
giggling like a
asshole.
retard. And Crispy is kind of looking with that, well, shit, look on his face.
It's like, so this is my life now. And then
Sure.
and then I had to try and talk a droid from jumping because he was doing the whole you pass butter bit.
Okay, I had another idea for that one, but I'm not going to tell you what it was because I think Alion's still going to try to do it.
Oh, good. I can't wait.
It's fine. Why are you so concerned about my wonderful ideas, Crispy?
Because I know you.
Crispy.
I mean, Alien's been doing pretty fun with DMing Star Wars, so I can't blame him.
Storm.
But I can definitely blame you for being like, too great.
Storm.
I don't know what you're doing, Storm, but do it more.
I posted my classic joke of most of our first consoles were the SNES or the N64. Whacker's first console was Decimus Junius Brutus.
I was really hoping that was going to end in a Roman joke, and I was not disappointed.
Yes.
We've had a pretty fun Star Wars game going for a while in the Alex Unplugged with the crew that we recorded that we're going to put out eventually, and I'm really looking forward to that one because it's gotten real stupid. I've basically been playing a Mandalorian, but it's instead of like Boba Fett, it's like the main character from the movie Falling Down.
Techie, that was not polite.
Techie, I need to talk to you about the brain rot you all gave us yesterday.
Techie, we are bringing a suit against you for fucking Flex Air.
Oh I was gonna say I'm disgusted, but I want more.
No!
Whacker does not speak for this committee.
We do not want more of this. We do not need more Dane Bramage. Alright?
I already have enough. Might as well go further.
That's your fucking answer. Let's go further. We must go deeper.
Yes.
That's okay.
There are secrets in this madness.
Hey, check your DMs real quick, Crispo.
I'm scared.
No, this is a moderation question.
Oh yeah, sure. Stand by. We have incoming contact.
Bone swag.
Hello.
This was your first mistake.
No!
Welcome, everyone!
No!
Game 95!
That's Tucky himself.
The creator of Super Florence. And the one who brought us the divine word of Lexair.
And also Railway Wizards.
My attention was first drawn when Whacker spoke of rail wizards.
It's
was not
great.
speaking
I'm not
of
gonna lie.
About.
I was not speaking of this. That was not my fault.
I mean, yeah, it was more Andy and I, but at the same time, I very much enjoy Rail Wizards because we came up with some really good lore for it the other day.
We did. I thought it might be beneficial for a community education of said matter.
Yes.
So tell us the gospel of, in the Super Florence Gospel of Flex Tales.
Would you like Flex Air to be added into Super Florence?
I'll be honest, when we were watching it yesterday, I was just like, yeah, this is what Super Florence is like.
No.
I was considering adding it for inspiration.
No.
I think you should. I think it'd be great.
No.
Roll Divine Intervention.
Oh, hold on. Let me get a D20.
Fuck. Hold on.
Crispy, can he have mutton chops too?
Yeah, I can add mutton chops. Hold on.
28.
How'd you roll a 28 with a D20?
No, it's a D100.
It's a D100.
Oh, then I'm fucking stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, you are. So
Hold
just
on. I
Whacker.
rolled a 90.
Okay. Whacker, your Divine Intervention roll 1, but tell me, what was the intent of your roll?
I do not want Ricardo, what's his dick, in
Milos. And the Star Spangled Speedo.
I'm all for the Star Spangled Speedo.
Look, all I remember is when somebody sent me the link to that video, I remember actually reading the YouTube comments, and one of them was, what's his name? Ricardo Milos. Ricardo Milos is the final boss you have to fight to get your heterosexuality back.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty good comment.
That's pretty good.
So say again, sorry, I was just distracted by what you just said. What was your intent for the Divine Intervention?
I don't want thongs and sexy, stupid dancing Brazilians in Super Florence.
Specifically, those.
Crispy,
What? Why are you looking at me?
why did you allow this chicken-based individual to come in here and harass me?
Because I thought it'd be funny.
I mean, also, I have something to show you, Ted.
I mean,
Yes,
you
you
let
messaged me
Rail.
about that.
You have
Yes,
such sights to show you.
I will. I will
Within
show
Super
you.
Florence, Rail plays a bard of questionable background who may or may not have originated with the Black Watch, and who may or
Is it-
may not also be a chicken.
Aren't most birds of questionable?
In different ways, yes, but for him, it's a matter of where he originates from.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the question was who and when.
Rail's chicken plays the bagpipes and was saved by a Highlander 732B as he fell from the sky out of an Audi Quattro 1988 Rally Group B car that had sprouted ethereal divine energy wings as a result of Sunganox's blessing upon it, after they rammed an adult blue dragon out of the air.
But
So for people not aware of Super Florence, welcome.
Welcome.
but
Interesting things have happened, Whacker.
I
Are you sure that Ricardo Milos cannot be a part of them?
I think he absolutely can. I think everything that was
Look,
in that yesterday
I'm
was like,
just-
yeah, this fits in Super Florence. You're just mad because it gave you psychic damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
Whacker, I
it
forgot.
did.
You are in Super Florence. You play the goblin who speaks in haiku.
Yes, I do. I
Shall
write it.
shall we revisit that character?
Not at this particular moment. Also, I was much affected after that particular viewing yesterday, and even though I threatened that might have counted as your instance of contemplating,
There was no goat.
I have since
There was
rethought
no
this,
goat,
and I will
Cloud
not
Lord.
count this.
I
as-
will dispute this in
your
accord with Mike
instant-
Law.
I have just said I will not count this as your instance of goat contemplation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've
No.
expanded the range of things I can get away with.
I love all
Yay!
of this right now.
Now, I fear I've distracted too much from the original intent of this stream.
Oh
Tell
no,
me
it's fine.
about this railway wizard that
This-
is drawn.
Yeah.
This is my interpretation currently, at least, of a particular railway wizard. It can obviously vary because, there's different levels to things. I think he's reached smokestack status.
He's got
Also,
the hat for
What
it.
does that mean?
It means his hat is a smokestack, so he's a more powerful wizard.
also, Crispy, show Techie the toilet that thirsts.
Ah, yes, of course. How could I forget?
Back pressure is a terrible thing.
Yes, it is.
Oh my
See?
goodness.
Wait. No. Night Owl, Whacker Facts is not a thing. This is not a thing. We are not making this a thing.
Yep.
No.
No, it's true, man.
No.
I saw Whacker eat a whole styrofoam cooler once.
He thought that it was early generation cotton candy. The last time he got cotton candy, it looked like that.
Yeah. It was in Warsaw in 1947.
Whacker has been there to see every iteration of the T series of Soviet and Russian tanks,
When the
including the
Elephant Man-
T-35, which he created.
It got real confusing later on when they added like the T800, the T1000, the TX.
Whacker couldn't count that high, but he didn't let that bother him.
Yeah, Obelisk didn't go that high back then.
Okay, real talk. I need to put Techie on the boat now. For reference, Techie, this is the boat. This is the fucking
Oh,
boat
nice.
that is the stream.
Can
I
he
guess
have like
he
a
wants
chicken
Whacker.
nest on top of the canopy above Whacker's head?
I was actually just thinking that.
No.
It's
So-
a chicken nest, and he's got eggs, but they're D20s.
No.
Now, you might think that Whacker is the guy affixed to the front end of the boat, but in reality, Whacker is the highest cloud puff that is emanating from the chimney stacks.
I am
Whacker's actually
driving
driving
the
the
boat, sir, and or chicken.
Yeah, so we have Andy at the front because he is our voice, our ethereal choir, leading us through these waters. You have me, who is plotting our vision, who is creating the path that we will go upon. You have Whacker, who is Captain Crunch because he is magically delicious.
Captain Crunch was pretty.
And then
tasty.
you have Storm at the back with his falsetto or whatever the fuck music terms there are.
I'm actually a baritone, but
He provides the. Oh yeah, there's also that Zach Eftel. But we're gonna go back to the Railway Wizard. This stream is a fucking shit post, and I love it.
Okay.
I'm tied to the front of the boat because when the sirens come around, I'm like, "Hi, ladies!" and like, "It's Sal."
Oh my god.
Well, I know that feeling. Now, I see several common elements for what we discussed yesterday.
Yes.
Yes.
The sign is a good touch.
I think it should have that crossbar with the lights that go ding 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 ding. But
no,
he's not that high of a level yet for that.
That's his sword.
He's not that high.
That's his sword.
No. Do wizards carry swords often, or is that just a Lord of the Rings thing?
No, he's talking about the Rail Knight.
Sometimes.
That's something entirely different. We don't talk about.
Also, what color should make his robe?
The Rail Knight.
Oh shit, I also need to add a crucial.
The Rail Knight is a purple chicken with bagpipes and a sword.
Can you make it like dark gray with plaid?
Is one possible interpretation of a Rail Knight.
I certainly can try. I need to just... Yeah, there we go. Gotta give the rope depth, because...
Halion suggests CSX yellow. I like this.
Krispy.
Yes.
Is this particular rail wizard a singular rail wizard, or is he a convergent rail wizard?
Oh, that's right. We need to describe that lore to the audience before we
What?
make the decision, though.
As of the prior discussion, which was not on stream, we determined that it is likely that there are two schools of common thought with rail wizards. Of course, there can be variants upon these in other radical smaller sects, but the two primary factions within rail wizardry are the linear rail wizards, who believe that all train lines, all railways, have a point A and a point B, a beginning and an ending, a certain destination, and the train must move, whatever that train is, whether it is a hand cart or a man with fucking wheels strapped to his hands, or an actual train. It moves from point A to point B, and it gets there. The competing school of thought is remind me of the term again?
What is it? What is that thing with the
Convergent.
switch? Well, I said convergent, but it's like that switch or something.
Yes. The competing school of thought is that railway switches, you know, those levers that you throw to switch the track to another track, those are possible, and the linear wizards don't like this. However, those who believe in track switchology and the possibility of diverting course in railways, going side to side, perhaps even backwards and forwards, they make up a significant portion of the railway wizardry as well.
They're more open-minded, but they don't focus as well as the singularity ones.
So, I'm thinking here, looking at this. Are you okay, Whacker? Do you need
No.
to choose? I think Whacker needs some more.
I think Whacker needs an Alka-Seltzer.
I think Whacker needs an alcohol.
Look, Rail, the only way to fix this is to allow us to fire you out of the railgun.
Hammer has come up with a wonderful piece of Whacker lore.
Last time Whacker was in Rome, he was camping with his two kids, Remus and Romulus.
Oh my god.
Whacker was the female wolf. Except instead of, raising one or abandoning another or two splitting off, it's just that he got drunk in the woods and forgot his kids there.
As you do.
I would make the bit that's like supposed to be the back of the cape probably a little darker. Like if you could tint it a shade darker.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. We can do that here real quick. 1 second.
Do you remember the the master wizard of the rail?
Didn't he have like railway wheels for legs or something?
Yeah.
I figure this guy is not that,
because he has a better voice for it. Actually, like he really has a storytelling voice to it.
Is he the controller, the great conductor?
What was the question?
The Grandmaster Wizard, the one who tried to summon
I
four.
don't know if we should keep using the term Grandmaster.
Okay. The Master Railway Wizard is now trapped in a body of a large railway golem of his own creation. This was the unfortunate consequence of him attempting to create the Grand Railway, a railway that, by some schools of thought, was capable of having every train traveling along every rail in every possible way, all at the same time.
Becky, is this just another excuse to
interdimensional.
talk about the Grand Funk Railroad? Is that where you're going with this?
Not once have I spoken to you of that dark secret.
Don't worry
And
about
yet
it.
you
Mike.
know.
No, but I have some level of prescience in my cloud-based nest.
You know that word. My goodness.
You cumulonumbskull.
That's still his best one. He's tried to come up with a few others, but they're not as good.
Stratified Nimbo. It doesn't have the same ring to it.
I
Anyway,
need a Nimbo.
I digress. The Grand Railway Wizard, attempting to create his station, was unsuccessful. And he, as convergent train spirit energy rushed towards his being, having made himself the center point of all possible train travel for a split second, he escaped into the body of a railway golem, which he then modified to suit his tastes, but he is still trapped there, and his original body is still lost, transported endlessly in pieces, sort of like the Emperor of Mankind from Warhammer 40k, all along all possible rail pathways, spirit train, physical train, you know.
Soul Train?
He's kind of everywhere. Oh, certainly soul trains. What would be the difference between a soul train and a spirit train? I imagine they would just be different terms for the same.
Is a soul train like their version of Horcruxes? Is that what?
That would be interesting. I like that idea.
Because
You cannot kill the railway grandmaster unless you first defeat all 20 of his constituent trains.
You have to defeat each train
Now-
car.
I actually have a question I wanted to ask you when we were talking about this, Techie, if you'd entertain me.
Before you say your question, may I have a thought that I just
Sure.
had? So have you guys seen the last of the Harry Potter movies? Like what happened, Blood Prince Part 2 or whatever?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if we need to put a spoiler warning up for this or not.
But
Snape
Snape killed Darth Vader.
Techie killed Dumbledore.
No, the part where Harry Potter gets killed and he ends up at like the train station. I've been thinking of that scene this entire time, and then where he finds Voldemort, and I've just imagined like that's the Grand Railway conductor or whatever the fuck, and he's like a deformed Thomas the Tank Engine homunculus just hiding under this bench, just shriveled up.
Grand Railway. Oh gosh, Quinless got it right now. Grand Railway Master cannot be destroyed because he is your train of thoughts.
Oh my god!
That would be his ultimate secret. That would be like
Yes.
And Hammer and Ninja Turtle together have created something terrible. Whacker started the Trojan War. Magnum suffered greatly.
Oh god!
Oh god, Krispy, is this Rail Wizard like an alcoholic?
What is it? The yellow eyes?
Hey, Rimward Herald.
Don't worry about his eyes. He's just.
Thanks for the subscription.
But Techie, I wanted to ask you, is the ultimate move against Rail Wizards or any rail construct, would it be a suplex of some sort?
I feel like that has to be the case. Like, that's canonically the case.
Well, forgive me, I don't know what you mean. A suplex, or you mean suplex?
Suplex, yes.
So you mean the move
makes
where you
more
grab
sense.
the rail wizard and you lift him up and slam him back over?
Yes.
Okay. Explain your line of thought to me.
Have you played or seen Final Fantasy VI?
I have not. I have not played any Final Fantasy games.
Okay,
no.
there is a meme of some renowned and okay. In the game, one of the characters you're basically monk, like a fisticuff guy.
Okay.
Oh, I was
One of
thinking of the
the-
show, Monk.
One of the bosses is the actual train of the ghosts, the dead. It's literally the train that harbors the spirits of the dead onto their forever resting place.
Okay.
And you fight this train, and I don't think it was intended by the original developers, but the character can in fact suplex the train.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the train board. He can suplex trains.
It became a meme in other Final Fantasies where monks can occasionally cause trains to derail or stuff by, hitting them.
Okay. Well, my thought on that is this. There may be, in fact, we discussed previously, there are trains connected with the dead, and undead, and necromancer trains, and there are spirit trains. So there is certainly a possibility that for some number of underworld gods or underworld dwelling beings, or perhaps if you just really want a hell train, there are trains that take the dead to and fro, both spirit and physical.
Across the railway sticks.
Now, when it comes to suplexing them,
right now.
when it comes to suplexing them, it depends upon the strength of the character involved and the size of the train, how much of it is filled with spirits, and what part of the train is constituted by spirit energy, as well as if you roll a nat 20 or not. But yeah, that could be possible, and that would be amazing and hilarious. I was thinking a rail wizard's primary weakness is if there are no rails to take advantage of, much like door wizards, which the audience may not have heard about before. With wizards, they have power where there is a railway. If there are 2 rails and you can move things along those rails, no matter what those rails are made out of, as long as you are transporting things on 2 solid objects that look and are shaped like and function like rails, then the rail wizards have power, and they wield great power. They, as pictured here, they have their staffs, which are railway crossing signs. They have the smokestack caps. They've got the hobo plaid / flannel coats, overalls, and of course they can shoot. They can shoot railway spikes of varying sizes and velocities out of their hands, or eyes, or mouth, or nostrils, whichever they prefer.
Do they also have the ability to take a railway spike through the skull and evacuate a third of their brain and still be functional?
Yes.
Phineas Gage should never have messed with the railway wizards.
Yeah.
Now, and finally, as pictured, they can summon railway ties out of their sleeves or other piece of clothing and wield them like mechadendrites, like Tech Priest style. Or they can use them as, say, clubs, swords, spikes, etc. Or as utility tools. It really depends on the creativity and power of the rail wizard. But if you take away the rails, if you take away the train, if you make them such that they can no longer fulfill that function, the rail wizards lose their power until they can restore that set piece, until they can restore that situation wherein there are rails and there is a train, or something on the rails at least. Would a rail wizard have power over a cable car? Well, a cable car moves along those thin metal rails, so although it derives its power from the overhead electrical assembly, it's moving on rails, and the rail wizard would, indeed, have some degree of control over that car. Maybe a weaker rail wizard would be subject to the whims of the city's electrical grid, and as such would, well, be rather disgruntled if the train suddenly stopped as a result of an angry electrician or an electrical wizard or just somebody cutting the lines because they want to conduct an ambush on a great railway train heist over the cable car. Or perhaps a more powerful rail wizard would be able to energize the car and move it along simply on the basic fact of it being a rail car that he believes is supposed to go along the rails. A linear rail wizard would have a great advantage in this scenario. Suspended gondola. Okay. So you're asking if cables would be rails. For that, you probably have to roll. You would have to roll for that. And if you could convince me of that and roll well enough in the scenario, then I would allow that to happen. If I was the DM.
So what we're saying is that the X-Men cable is secretly rail.
Possibly. No Talk asks, what about steam, diesel, and electric trains? As long as they move along a rail, They are trains, and thus within the Rail Wizard's power. And then
Steam is more like the druids of them. Diesel is more, I don't know.
What about more metaphorical trains, like a
the
train of
Diesel
thought?
Wizards are unionized.
Okay, yeah, and then the electric ones, they're basically like technomancers.
The electric trains are staffed by college graduates who don't know what they're doing, but they figure it out rapidly. Alright, the monorails, as has been brought up in chat. Monorails are interesting. Monorails are a sect apart. Certainly there would be subclasses, no talk. But monorails would be a sect apart, because for all other train-related stuff, for all other rail transportation, there's usually at least 2 rails. Sometimes there's super heavy trains that have like 4 rails or 6 rails. Like when you see stuff like when NASA moves rockets to a platform, and they've got those massive assemblies on rails that move the rocket in the launch base over there. Or it's on tracks. I can't remember. I thought I saw it on rails at one point. Anyway.
No, it's a tracked vehicle.
Well, now it's on rails. Okay.
Tacky.
I have decreed it as such.
Tacky!
I know. The world's not Super Florence. Or is it?
Not that we know of.
Now, monorails are a sect apart, because they only use one rail, obviously. Some rail wizards, stuck and obstinate in their traditionalism, believe that this would lend itself to a certain degree of structural instability and instability in movement. Others do not like that, well, despite the fact that a normal train needs 2 rails or 100% of the system intact in order to survive and transport things, they don't like that there's no minimum backup rail. I need my backup rail. Like, what if the rail on the left goes out? I got the rail on the right. And the monorail wizards are like, well, you know, if you lose one rail, you lose the whole train. And then the 2-rail traditionalists fire back, yeah, well, you only got 1 rail, and then at least we'd have 1 rail left, and then we could split it in half and have full track at half distance. And then the monorail wizards are like,
is that realist?
Is that even possible? Is that even practical within the situation? And then they get slapped in the face by a railway tie.
Yes, you do.
Also, I'm surprised in all of this discussion that no fantasy author who's doing like Magitech type stuff has ever named like something in his setting the Mana Rail.
We don't know that for certain.
The Mana Rail.
Yeah, it's a
Is that
magical
like
train.
World Divine Intervention.
1 second. Come to me, dice roller.
You said I could have the day off, you liar. Also, while we wait, Quintus brought up a question that we asked in our little discussion. Oh.
Sorry, 28.
Go on, Andy.
Well, I was just going to say, Quintus brought up a question. Are the railway wizards at war with the door wizards?
That depends. Typically, their paths do not cross too much, or they're supplemental to each other. Like, for example, you could have doors inside of a railway train, and they don't mess with each other too much. They don't impair each other's function. However, there is one place that comes to mind immediately where their paths do cross, and that is where there is something on rails that passes through an aperture that can open and close, thus creating a threshold, which would be the domain of the door wizards, such as a bank vault with carts that move on rails. So, door wizards and railway wizards will often get into fights at bank vaults for no particularly good reason at ungodly hours of the day and night. Not to steal anything, but to assert their dominance over the bank vault that houses a railway system that has large vault doors that open and close. Okay, to answer some questions in chat. What happens if a 2-rail train loses a rail? Well, something very interesting happens, and the rail wizard either has to do some drifting and balancing upon one set of wheels and an ungodly heavy load that spans multiple cars, or that rail wizard is about to get demoted and lose his smokestack hat.
No.
That would suck. Anyway, I think our railwood wizard is looking pretty good.
Fucking brittle, man.
Ninja Turtle, I don't know if ley lines count as rails. That's dangerous talk right there.
Are work trucks with rail bogies theologically pure? Work trucks with rail bogies. I've not seen those. What are those? I shall Google it.
Indeed. Are we talking about the hand carts that you use to transport heavy loads in, say, Home Depot? Let's
I
see.
thought we weren't
that a
allowed
work
to bring
truck?
up the Home Depot experience.
You are not, Whacker, for you are still subject to the Home Depot experience. The Home Depot manager is in the Urban Mech that took your leg. No, he's not in your Urban Mech. He's in the Demolisher that took your Urban Mech's legs off with AC-20.
I don't remember that being a Home Depot.
No, I remember this. I do remember this.
Also, Techie, a gift from Mr. No Talk.
Oh boy.
And also, what did my 28 net?
There is a mana rail that is a high-class, mage-exclusive rail transportation system. And it, to the chagrin and dismay of the Rail Wizards, exists outside the bounds of the Rail Wizards Union. They are competing, and at times the Mana Rail trademark, copyright incorporated, competes with the Rail Wizards for the use of the rails, and then it becomes a fight because the Rail Wizards, on the principle of their very existence and that which way they derive their power from, do not like that this happening. And the Mana Rail mages are lazy and don't want to pay for union dues.
I
And
can't
so it
blame
becomes
them
a
for
fight to the death.
I'm lazy, so I'm choosing the fight to the death.
I know, I didn't phrase it right. But,
No,
I definitely want to draw more Railway Wizards at some point. If
I
we
gotta
decide
draw
to-
my own.
Oh yeah, I want to see your version, Andy. But it'd be funny. We just like a splat book, but it's like big book of Railway Wizards or something.
We could sell it and put the proceeds to charity.
Is there a train-related charity we can give money towards?
I can think of one, but I don't want to mention it on stream.
Is it the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Okay. Within the realm of Superflorence, there is, to answer this rail truck being theologically pure question, there are a few different tech levels present within Superflorence. Where the players all started was the city of Florence, essentially, but with only one river going through it. I don't actually know the geological makeup of actual Florence, but there's a river going through it because the map that I looked up in 30 seconds to suit the improvisational D&D campaign had a river going through it. So it's got that, and it has vaguely steampunk Renaissance era tech level, wherein the Leonardo da Vinci ripoff that I put in there is capable of making, magically powered miniguns that shoot elemental energy, but most of the tech base is like Renaissance, late medieval. There are muskets. There may even be flintlocks. There's also magical stuff. There's some gophers with flamethrowers. Standard stuff.
Standard stuff.
Elsewhere, it is possible to find more advanced city-states.
The Church
And
of Zorg is
countries.
equal opportunity.
It is. It is possible to find more advanced city-states that have a higher tech base, but they typically also have drawbacks. The players have never been to Saudi Arabia, but maybe one day they will be.
I forgot about that one.
God bless Florencia.
It is
Just don't ask
possible
about the
that-
Black Powder Wizards.
It's possible that Saudi Arabia has a rail truck, but as of now, that lore is unexplored.
Explore the lore. Dun 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 dun.
And if the rail truck did exist, it would be an interesting question for the Rail Wizards, because, it does travel on the rails, it performs a task, it goes from point A to point B. And yet, some purists would probably prefer the sheer mass and bullish energy and large cargo carrying capacity of a train. And others, the freewheeling types, would sneer at the enclosed cabin nature and non-push handcartness of the rail car.
Weird. Anyway, there's our railway wizard.
Yay!
That is a wonderful picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have derailed the WBPL 76.
Look,
We've
I didn't
successfully
realize that I was going to be here for like a Rail Wizard TED Talk, but I'm here for it, alright?
It's pretty great.
Well, there were questions, and I hope that most of them were answered.
I think that we did pretty good with this stream. But yeah, I feel much more enlightened to be on a rail. About
Yeah,
the
that's
Rail Wizards.
definitely the right way to phrase.
Right, you know what, Whacker? You get Zach Effel again. There he is. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face.
No.
Yes.
The
I
rail
think
with
that's I think
the
that's
rail-
a marvelous thing to end the stream on.
Give him a little kiss on the lips.
Give me a little kiss.
Someone wishes to
Yeah.
know more about superfluence, and so I will read one entry from my entry of successful divine interventions. I have a list of
Oh
successful
boy!
divine interventions. Some I cannot read. Some are illegible.
Excellent.
But for now, I will leave this with one of the possible entries that was rolled for and will one day exist, Zorg willing in Superflorence, is a Hunchback football team cameo for the 30 49ers.
Right on.
Magic
Love it.
Stitch.
Well, thank you all for joining us on this lovely Tuesday afternoon. To take care of Whacker, bless his heart. He hasn't been the same since he stuck that fork in the electrical outlet.
And never
We're gonna
forget,
have to-
ladies and germs, make sure to have your Pokemon spayed and neutered.
I'll do it, Paul. He was my dog.
Don't whiz on the third rail.
On that note, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.